That's a nice jacket.
Thank you.
I'm just in my pajamas.
That's all right. I'm just comfy. I'm as comfy as you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Because I work with my fan on, and then it gets cold enough that I need a jacket to wear.
Yeah.
And then I put a jacket
right.
on rather than turn the fan off.
Amazing.
Welcome, everybody. New song indeed. Sam didn't hear it. Welcome to That Figures, starring Sam.
And William.
Part of the 2% Bo-Katan Club right here. Welcome to another fun stream. where
Hopefully fun. I mean,
think so.
I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah.
Surely.
Absolutely. We got some cool things to show you. I've got something that I picked up at Supernova over the weekend.
What didn't you pick up at Supernova over the weekend, William?
COVID, so far. I'm doing well. 2% was crazy low. I don't know what she was on about. But let's show our things, Sam. The things that we're going to show off, not our... Anyway.
Yeah.
That was the gag. Sam, what have you got to show?
What have I got? I've got a very neat little AliExpress find.
Ooh.
These are always good because they're always under $5 and they're pretty fun. It's a Lego Joel and Ellie.
Ooh, they're great.
Not that you can.
They're very pale.
See them, but they're very pale. Oh, that's a bit better, but my camera is just shit. But yeah, no, they're pretty good.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Oh.
It's coming in and out. It's all right.
It's coming in and out. Anyway, but yeah, they aren't too bad. Joel is pretty cool. He's the one that's actually got like a physical backpack on him.
That's cool.
Ellie doesn't though because of her hair, which is annoying. But I'm also like, mate, her hair isn't 4 foot tall in the game.
And orange.
So yeah, it's less orange in person, but it's at the same time, it's like I don't think she was a redhead. But it's cool. So like, she's got her little blade, and he's got his gun, and then you also get a rifle, which is fun.
Yeah.
And then a brick tile.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's more brick than they had in the show.
Right? That, I was missing that and the Firefly, like the pendants. Never once saw one of them.
Yep.
And I was like, cool. But yeah, they were on AliExpress. I know that, I can't remember who it was in the Discord posted, some like mock-ups of a Joel and Ellie a while ago from a site. These aren't the same as them. They're just like your cheap, like made in China fakes. But like this, like they're really good.
Yeah.
Like they're nice and sturdy. Like the limbs or anything aren't loose.
Yeah, cool.
Which is always great. And like the paint apps on them is like incredible.
Sick.
Like it's so crisp. So I mean, yeah, I think altogether with shipping, it was like $4.20 or something. So I was like, sure.
That's $4.20. That's very cool and very topical because my thing that I'm going to show off is Lego. It's obviously it's not a new Lego set, but it's something that I picked up from Supernova, and I'm going to do one of these ones. I got myself. Oh no, what just fell? That's fine. Hang on, no, that's not fine. I'm just going to awkwardly place that somewhere.
We're just so organised here at That Figures, guys.
There it is. There it is. It's just the worst part of this set. It just falls off. It falls off all the time. But look at this. Look at this. It lights up.
Oh, cool!
I know that my screen is going to make it quite bright, but there are lights you can see along there and stuff.
That's sick.
Which is cool. There's a good photo of it in the Discord.
Did you buy the lighting kit at Supernova?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, sick.
So
was it by those like the well-known guys?
It wasn't like my bricks, so these are only $40. There we go.
Oh, that's not bad.
There it is.
That's sick. Yeah, very cool.
So these ones are interesting because there's like my bricks, which is quite really cool. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
This isn't a fuck them, but
no.
This guy basically said I only. He does it all from home, and he does it based on the sets that he buys. So he just buys a set,
that's cool.
Builds it, and he's like, I might put some lights to this and then sell it.
I mean, I feel like that's the healthy way of doing it.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to just be out of pocket and buying sets just to add some lights.
Totally, for no other reason. So it's really cool. I'll link them in the Discord.
Yeah, cool.
Super cheap. I also picked up the DB5 and whatever set Dad's built a bunch of cars, so I bought some for Dad as well.
Yeah, cool.
So that'll look really good, and they're all USB powered. So I'm basically just gonna have a
easy.
battery pack.
Yeah, that's sick.
Really, really good. So yeah, I'll track down the deets for that guy. But
Yeah, nice.
Lego, what a start!
Great start.
Shall we get into our top picks of the week?
I think we should. My first pick, I'm pretty excited about because a few streams back, I was like, if this is made,
That's true, you did.
I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Because I had a feeling,
Yep.
and this is exactly the company I thought would do it.
Oh, really? Oh, sick. Yeah, cool.
I mean, I still don't even know the fucking name of it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so these are your typical, like, prop replicas that you'll see at, like, Zing and EB and everything.
Yeah.
They're normally on the pretty, like, decently priced side. So this is a replica of the Flash ring and chest emblem from the new film coming out.
Very cool.
Very exciting because this ring does open up, like you said, do in the trailer. Granted, what's underneath is pretty ugly
It is
and
a
not
bit.
that nice looking.
Yeah.
But I love they've gone the effort of giving it the functionality of it opening and closing.
Yeah.
And just being held in by some magnets, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
The chest emblem as well, really nicely done. I think with that being obviously like a larger scale thing than the ring, I think it looks a bit better
Yeah,
and a lot
totally.
cleaner as well. I think it looks really solid. My thing for mainly with the ring, I feel like the ring should just be a bit more darker in color because
Yeah,
in the trailer it's a very like harsh gold brown, and like the silvery bits are a lot darker as well. But I'll live with it. So yeah, this will be coming to Zing in June. And for the entire set, it's $98, which isn't too bad considering
okay.
this will be like all metal.
Yep.
Sometimes they're shit. Sometimes they can be good.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is good.
Yeah.
Because
Well, hopefully the
I'm
movie
buying
is
it.
as well.
hopefully. But yeah, so yeah, pretty cool. And like they say it's limited edition, but there's like 10,000 made. So
Yeah,
it's
right.
like, you know, if you don't find it here, you'll find it on like a Facebook marketplace at some point as well.
Well, $20
Yeah.
at Zing eventually. Yeah, it's cool. Like this would be a nice little base for a Flash figure as well. Like if you grab one.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean,
movie.
it's also they're also just good little like props to have, even if like you're making like a cheap cosplay or something.
Yep.
It's like, you know, if you have that emblem, as long as that looks good, your suit can just be a morph suit.
Totally.
And, you know, yeah. Because I'm thinking this might have the same treatment as a lot of like the Iron Man arc reactors, where it has a magnet behind it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if it's that
Yeah,
sort
something
of
like
deal
that.
where you can wear it on a shirt or something, which would be cool. But yeah, like even like the box is nice. It's a new image there of the Flash in the background, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll see how we go.
Yeah, I'm keen to see it in person because you're gonna buy this
Yeah.
one, probably.
Yeah, it's also a thing where I'm like just thinking about the movie today after seeing like the new trailer and everything.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like I'm excited for the merchandise to come from this movie, but more so like the high end stuff because we've
Totally.
seen like the McFarlanes and this sort of stuff. I want to see like the really good high end figures and props and
Totally.
all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a great time.
Interesting. It'd be interesting to see if Hot Toys comes up with a new fabric for the Flash suit, like whether it'll be like a Spidey one or.
Yeah, because like it makes sense for them to do it kind of like the PS4 Spider-Man because the suit is kind of like that.
Bit chunky.
But I'm like, I would want them to come up with a new technique just so that it's like the best possible
Yeah.
figure you can have.
It'd
you
be
know?
nice. It'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
My first pick is hopefully one of the best possible figures that you can have if it does end up coming out. It's, of course, the teaser
Oh,
for the Grogu 2.0.
this thing, man.
Genuinely shocked that this might be coming. Like,
Absolutely.
Milk and I have been eyeing off the first version of it, but there were a few issues. The jaw sometimes could deteriorate with a little bit of because it's posable and it's kind of it will fall apart. This one, hopefully, being based in season 3, it may have like a little bit of chainmail. It may have that new item that was created in the series. We'll skirt around spoilers. But the most interesting thing about this one is what he's sitting in, which is seemingly a life-size cradle. It's weird because this would be massive. Like,
Like a genuine pram.
Yeah, yeah, totally. You could put an actual child in this.
Oh my god, you so could.
I mean, I need to clarify. No matter what comes out of this, this is in my basket.
Yeah, cool.
Like, because I think a while ago, I think last Celebration, there was EFX or someone were like showing off their animatronic one, and that was going to cost something like 12 grand.
Oh wow.
But that was going to have animatronics in it. Same scale though.
That's right. I remember that. Yeah.
And his eyes were like this. It was fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Whereas
that was like also in a cradle and everything, wasn't it?
Yeah, and like obviously this won't have animatronics, so that'll be a bit of a cost saver. But like all up, I reckon 5 grand at the like max, somewhere between 5 grand and like 3 and a bit. I would say.
Okay. Yeah, because how much was the figure alone when it first came out?
It was 500,
like 900-ish?
I don't think it was like 500, 600.
Oh, was it?
Wasn't,
okay.
It wasn't a grand.
If this thing is under 3 grand,
yeah,
not bad.
Not bad. I'm just looking at the engineering of the pram, and like maybe it's just created for 600-700 from Zing. Maybe it is created just for this, but it's the fact that it's created is interesting. Like they could have put him into one from the show, like just kind of photoshopped him in. But the fact that it's present here, I'm very intrigued to know.
Because it looks as well, it looks like a Hot Toys made thing there.
Totally.
Like it doesn't look like that's it's not like image from the show or that's like a prop from the show. Like that looks like it's a manufactured thing that's been mass made.
Yeah,
you know?
It looks more toyetic than a prop. Because there's definitely inaccuracies to it, but it'll be perfect for display.
Absolutely.
Do we reckon they'll do a season 3 variant with Grogu in the other thing? I mean, I can't imagine that being built life size, but I think a hot toy is imminent on
a hot toy, maybe
for sure.
That'd be cool. What I was thinking about this is if this does become a thing, obviously it's going to have like the light up feature, which is going to be great.
Yeah.
But do you think that the hood on it would come over?
Well, it looks like there's attachments there.
Yeah, that's why. Because and then if you look in front of his hands, like the actual clips are just there for it to sort of slot into place, I guess. So
I assume it would come with a lid at the very least. Yeah.
At least like if it's not like a functional like a thing that you can pull over. Have it be like a separate piece that can pop out and then pop the hood on.
Far out, man.
And then surely it would just come with like a big like fuck off stand.
That's the thing. I can't imagine what the box is gonna be for this.
Yeah.
Because like to get it at height, the stand, which maybe it's retractable, it's like a tripod or something. But I am so in on this. Like, it would have to be disgustingly expensive for me to not be wanting this one. Like, this is
absolutely.
This is one of those pieces where it's like, if it's quote reasonable, it's kind of like, well, why not? Why not?
Yeah, good. I mean, look, it'll make for a hell of a video.
Oh, yes. I mean, I bought literally every other fucking life-size thing from Mando. Like, maybe he'll die in season 4. Maybe if I buy him, they'll kill him.
Maybe if you buy him, he'll die or just get written off completely. Yeah.
That's the future. But what else is the future for you, Sam?
The future for me is an item for The Last of Us. We recently looked at a 1/6 Joel or a Pedro Pascal from Toys era. They're just hitting me where it hurts. They've now released their Ellie, the Last Hope.
The Last Hope.
And it looks very good.
It looks very, very
It looks very, very good. Obviously, I love what they've done with both her and with Joel. Well, their version of them anyway, is that they've given them the sort of like overgarments they were wearing with the show, but underneath is like the iconic like hero outfits from the game.
Totally.
So you've got that shirt. Joel's got like the plaid. My favorite thing about this is probably her backpack because it's got. Yeah, I mean, just keep going because there's so many great images. But yeah, it's got like all the like accurate pins and the key ring, and the bag itself is just accurate in general. But yeah, they've done a very, very good job at this. I love this. It comes with like the books. Again, a nice base, nice and simple.
Totally.
And like her shoes, like her Converses, just look really good.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like they just look like real shoes.
Yeah.
which is insane.
They've nailed the face. The one thing I said to you is that I kind of maybe would have liked a bit more of an action-y face. She's quite, like, composed in a way that I don't think Ellie does much. But
yeah, I mean, I think in general with these, because I always like having a very neutral face, just for the sake of if you're not going to pose your figures in like an action pose.
Yeah.
But I think for the sake of these companies, because their figures are so cheap already, add another $40 or $50 and give us just like another head that's got a bit of like expression or something. But yeah, seeing it next to Joel, it's like I can't not.
And this is the updated head sculpt as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still waiting for like Mars Toys and a bunch of other companies to. But look, put this in my basket because I mean, so far this is the only Ellie we've seen and the only one we've been hinted at getting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, look, if this is my only option, sure, I'm not mad at it.
Not at all. It's so freaking good, man.
Yeah.
Dolphin, I also had the same thing. Like it sucks that no one's giving you game heads because they're the same costumes. Like it should just come with a game noggin as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's also a thing where like, because I think a company called Lim Toys, they're doing. It's said they're doing a 1/6 Ellie and Joel from the games.
Yep.
As well as the ones from the show. But at the same time, it's like just add the game head to this release, and then you don't, you're saving so much money there.
Yeah, Lim Toys is because Lim Toys are the ones that did the Nathan Drake, right? That's those mad lads. So that's going to be very good.
Yeah, but it's also a thing with them where they've had a 1/12 version of both these characters in the making now for apparently years.
Yep.
And everyone is just unsure.
Yeah.
So hopefully something soon.
Yeah. And what was the price for that? For this?
The price for this one is $244 coming from Sugo.
Yep.
I think that is the general price without like the sale pre-order thing.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
And it's expected for June and July this year.
Yeah, okay.
Like pretty fast,
Third party, man.
Make time.
They're so good. My next one, I'm just going to quickly cut to you because I'm just going to get it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, then while you do that, I'll chat to Milk in the chat. Sam, I waited 3 years for my Venom Snake from them. Ooh, yeah. See, this is my biggest thing, and this is a thing why, like, lately, me and Will have just been like, we're not going to bother to like pre-order anything, because it's like sometimes these things can take forever, especially when they're a third-party company and they're relying on like solely like maybe 4 or 5 people to make thousands of figures. They're not going to be able to hit the quota that they've said something will come out. So yeah, there's been a lot of things lately where it's like either they're just coming out after so many years. Like recently for Hot Toys, they just released their 1/6 Cyborg from the Snyder Cut, which like at first was meant to be just like a standard release for the cut that came to cinemas. Never got released with those figures, so everyone was missing a Cyborg for years. And then when the Snyder Cut came out, they were like, okay, we're making a Cyborg. But then it didn't get announced until months after the movie. And then I think there was like a hold up with it being made as well again. So now finally people are getting it in hand after like how many years? Like, because Justice League was 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a while.
Years.
Yeah, too many yees.
the thing that I want to talk about, I think I waited almost a full year for as well, is this thing, Sam.
No fucking way.
And this thing.
No way.
Is signed by Michael J. Fox.
Oh, that's so good.
There it is. So and it's
At
got
last.
a nice little thing there.
That's very good. It's also that's why you're wearing the fucking jacket.
That's why I'm wearing the jacket.
It's also like a great like it's like the right color.
Yeah, we've lived off Kmart for years, and now seeing like, oh, I see.
It's like I see because it's like in the movie, it's a thing where it's like obviously he's had that for a while, so it's a bit faded, and I feel like without having it. Like without it looking aged and worn, they've created a good balance of the color.
Totally, it's really nice. Obviously, that's the one thing that I'm like, oh, okay, that's unfortunate. Like the signature down the bottom's enough. You didn't need to put that up there, but this is
like it'd be good if that was like on the inside at least.
Yeah, totally.
You know.
Yeah. But it's very nice. It's very comfy. It doesn't come with a COA or anything, but I guess if I've got the dock
Yeah,
the
doc.
receipt.
Hey.
Hey, yeah, it's very, very cool, and I'm glad that it's finally arrived.
Does it feel like it's like a decent quality, or does it feel like?
I mean, it's a funny one because it's like it's as decent as a puffer vest can be.
Yeah,
It's like
okay.
it's not.
Yeah.
It definitely feels good. Like it doesn't feel cheap,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah.
But you're gonna go as far as the guy on TikTok Frankensteining pairs of jeans. I mean, no, I don't put effort into cosplay. Milk, I just said that we've been living off Kmart puffer vests.
Give us a link to that though, Milk.
Yeah,
I'm intrigued. What's going on there?
I want to say that. But yeah, this is very cool. I don't know if you can still buy these. I think you potentially can because it was limited run and then
Maybe?
they kept
Yeah.
doing them for a bit. So
Because I remember looking at that site because it was a thing where the actors had made like an official merch site, and they had a limited run of like poster prints.
yeah.
Signed by both Marty and Doc. I was like, that'd be cool. But
That's
that
right,
sold
yeah,
out
yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
But I think the jacket remained because it was like the most expensive thing on there.
It's now sold out, unfortunately.
Now sold out? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. But yeah, so where's this going to live now? Is this just going to be in the wardrobe, or have you considered
It'll go back into a
saying, or-
little plastic bag for now, but I imagine when I
Yeah.
have my own space, I'll frame it and put it in a thing.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Maybe
Hell
get
yeah.
a deep frame and I can put like 2 of the Hot Toys down the bottom or something. That could be fun. I don't know what that looks like, but like a window,
Mate, that's a dangerous thought.
like a shadow box, maybe.
That'd be sick.
That could be fun. I'm going to take it off now. I'll keep it on. But that's our top picks. Now we're going to do our quick section, and I'm sure it will be so
Hopefully.
fast. It'll be so fast.
I'm sure it will be.
Let's kick things off with, I think, the strangest bit of third-party Star Wars that I've seen in a very long
Okay.
time, Sam. We're going to kick things off with the Cosmic Warrior. This is really bizarre. Like,
It's bizarre, but I'm also like, I'm very impressed that it's a thing.
yeah. It's obviously a 1/4 scale Obi-Wan Kenobi from the prequels, Ewan McGregor, coming to us from Yarn Toys. It's clocking in, and remember, 1/4 is big. Like that's a large figure at a $359.95 sale price, $389.95 when it launches later this year.
Absolutely.
It's fine from a distance. There's definitely an element of like that's not Ewan McGregor, but it's still pretty good.
See, I think it's pretty decent for what it is. Like, given that, because I think it's a thing here where maybe the photos aren't doing it justice.
Yep. Yeah, that's fair.
But there are other ones like this where he looks a bit cross-eyed.
Yeah.
So I think maybe it's a lighting thing. But look, overall, I think they've done a very, very solid job.
Totally.
That saber is just so fucking Photoshop. It's not funny.
It doesn't look like that.
No, but no, but it is cool because like when you see an image like that, I nearly had a stroke. It looks decent. Like it looks like this would be a good part of someone's like shrine to Star Wars.
Especially if they're building up like Bobas and stuff in 1/4 scale from Hot Toys.
For sure.
This is totally
See,
one that'll never get done by Hot Toys. So.
No. Oh God, no, no. But like my thing as well is with this scale of figures, I can barely maintain a 1/6 collection. Like I'm never gonna dive into a 1/4 scale range ever.
Yeah.
Because like one, you're gonna run out of room so quickly, and I feel like they will just look out of place with everything.
It's like having big action figures. It's strange.
You may as well have a child. in your house.
Yeah. I mean, I do. It's Grogu.
Yeah.
It's very odd. I'm sure it's very exciting, and you're right. Like, especially for the price, it's a pretty decent quality.
Like for the fact that it's the price of like a 1/6.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Milk's also saying this may be the Battlefront 2 Obi-Wan head sculpt, which would make sense.
Oh, okay.
Like they've pulled it from the games.
Okay.
I could imagine that. So very interesting. Also, it's the Cosmic Warrior. Warrior. It's WWARNIOR. Well done.
Yeah, warrior.
But look at what's on the screen currently. WWARNIOR. Warrior.
There's no way that's a mistake.
Yeah, it is. It's just on this final picture. The most important image they have. They fucked
Did someone
up.
fall on the keyboard
I think
when
so.
they were typing that in Photoshop?
It's like the Ghostbusters one that said "combing soon." It's like, what happened?
Oh
there?
yeah.
But this is unofficial. Something that is official coming to us from EFX. We've known about this for a while, but it's finally almost ready to be shipped, which is very exciting.
Cool.
It's the Dark Side Ray lightsaber, which can be presented this way, or it can be clipped together like it is in the film as well. For all of those 20 seconds.
It's such a wild thing that, like, because I did see this throughout the week when I was putting together our sheet, and I was going to put it in there, but I was also like, does anyone care?
Yeah.
But, like, it's very, like, it looks very nice for starters. Like, all, like, the grime and everything looks amazing on it.
Yeah.
The paint apps look sweet.
Totally.
The, like, the sort of, like, burnt metal towards the end looks great.
It's almost Cal's lightsaber from Fallen Order.
Every time I see it, it's what I think about.
Yeah.
Like, crazy. But yeah, so it's very, very cool. Not very cool for the wallet, though.
No.
Coming in just shy of $3,000. It's 2,800 around, give or take there. It is coming out May of this year, though. So not too long to wait if you did order this.
If you want this thing. There's only 750 as well, so it's very limited.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
And EFX kind of, I think, have the original models and stuff. So I think
That's
this is
cool.
like, it's like getting something from, I can't remember what the name is, but the ones that sold the Indiana Jones stuff. And it's sold out.
Oh, yeah.
The jar from Indiana
really?
Jones, Temple of Doom.
Oh, no, really?
They only make like 10 of them. They're always so annoying. Fuckers. Why the fuck is it $3,000? Well, look, if you're looking for a lightsaber that's a little bit cheaper, but also a little bit smaller, announced this morning is the little boy himself. Yoda's lightsaber is coming to us from Hasbro. I think I have to. It's just so small.
You have a Grogu. Like,
Yeah.
You really have to.
Milk also brought a great point, is it could sit in the pram with him when I have that one day, which would be very cool.
You absolutely can.
This is sick. It also seemingly, at least via Hasbro, it hasn't gone up on Zing or anything yet, but adjusted for Australian, it's about $375. So it's about $200 cheaper than, or about $150 cheaper than the usual Black Series ones, which I think is a good deal. I think that, like, it's still sitting in the disgusting price range, but it's at least cheaper.
I was thinking that. I was like, look, it's nice, but it's not a decrease in price that is enough for me to be like, yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, it should be $250, and it will be eventually.
100%.
Like,
sure,
it will be by this time next year. So,
yeah,
I can't wait for Will to buy it and it gets exploded in Ahsoka. Thanks, Dolphin. Very, very cool. Very
That's
sweet.
so true.
I'm glad that they're continuing to fill out this range. I still don't know why they come with these stupid crystals.
There's no point of them. If that's what's hiking up the price, get rid of them.
Get rid of it. $200 without that little crystal.
What I will say though is I love that they are completing this very like mainstream line of sabers.
Totally.
I want more uniqueness.
Yeah.
I want something like, look, and this, like, I might be very, very wrong here because I haven't read like the Star Wars books, lore, comics, whatever. Do we ever see the saber of like Darth Plagueis or something?
I don't believe so. Maybe.
Like if Star Wars and like Hasbro, whoever the hell makes this, was like, we're gonna create sabers based on like concept art that you haven't seen before, and they're like, here's a Darth Plagueis, here's whatever else.
Yep.
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty sick. Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what would be cool, because in the new movie announced, where it's gonna be like the first like Force users, the first ones to use a lightsaber. Yeah, that's going to be, I reckon they're going to be some pretty cool sabers to make up.
The High Republic sabers are also cool. They kind of got the Kylo Ren like hilty thing. Yeah. Stuff like that would be sick as well. Yeah. And
Anakin saber from Episode 3. Thank you.
Yeah, the most unique saber of them all.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Things we don't need are some of these figures from SH Figwats. They dropped a couple of Star Wars ones. This was one of them, which is the Ashigiora Remnant Trooper. This one looks...
I'm glad you got to say that and not me.
I gave it a go. I was probably wrong. Ashiguru, maybe. There's so many of these kind of samurai inspired Star Wars figures, and I assume they do well.
Look, I mean, they keep on. Oh my god, he's just wearing pure sneakers.
He is. Yeah.
They're Nikes. But
Good
no,
kicks.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure they do very well because like they continue to make them.
Yeah.
I added this to the Google sheet because I love that this was like themed the same way as the figure. I was like, that's pretty cool. Again, I'm not really into this line of figures. Oh, the Mando's cool.
It's a little tough.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's very cute. Yeah. I mean, apparently, yeah, of course, they do well in China. Like, it's definitely built for a market.
Yeah, 100%.
And if it's working, good. That's cool. That's coming in at 189.95 Australian, and quarter. Yeah. Well, these are the Fig Watts, so these are the kind of import 6-inch figures.
Yeah.
They're always a little
The price
shit.
boys.
Yeah. It's hitting Q4 2023 alongside this Vader, which I believe is based on the Kenobi series. I may be wrong. He looks fine. I can't care about Darth Vader anymore. We've seen him enough times. There's some nice effects pieces and stuff. He looks very proud of himself. It's just a re-release of their Rogue One. There you go. That's why he looks a little bit like dated in the.
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't look as good as some of their newer figures, so that makes sense. He just comes with some new blades there. The ones that I am interested in slightly, this Vader is 142, so a little bit cheaper than the Remnant Trooper. The ones I am interested, maybe basket worthy, Bo-Katan. She looks very, very good at the 6-inch scale.
I mean, you are in that 2%.
I am in that 2%. I not much damage would be done by those feet. This is very, very cool. And like the Black Series one is very good, but like the one thing I like, the one part of my shelf that I like building out is the Mandalorian line. And so this being a little bit better than the Black Series, I'm like, it's tempting, man. It comes with some cool jetpack accessories, almost 1-to-1 with the stuff you get in Hot Toys, which is also nice. Great head sculpt.
That's cool.
For the scale, the little pointy fingers. There's a good look at everything.
Sick. So pretty much everything you would get with the Hot Toys.
Totally, which is great.
Yeah.
She's coming in at 159.95, which is fairly standard for these scale figures. Pre-orders for all of these are still on the import sites. Thank you, Milk. She's 120 on the import sites. Sick. I was that's not bad. I won't press it. That's everything she comes with. We also have an Ahsoka from Mando Season 2 as well, which, again, it's just like the Black Series one does everything, but this is almost a Hot Toys figure scaled down in kind of paint apps and stuff. So it's especially that cloth cape is incredibly tempting. And an extra head sculpt.
Looks good there.
Extra noggin. They're pretty damn cool. So tempting. But do you want to give us the actual price, Milk, please? The price I'm going to give you is 171.75, but it may be cheaper.
Sure, it's like $20 on import sites, you know.
Yeah, it's always less. 114. That one's let's just put it in there because by the looks of the show, she's not wearing a different costume, so that's very true. Might as well do it. Might as well do it. Thank you, Milk. You are the worst person. This next thing I haven't looked at much, but we're moving into the world of Marvel now.
Yeah, cool.
And Sam, this intrigues me.
Yeah. Luke may be the worst person, but this is one of the best people. This is a 1/10 scale Ant-Man deluxe statue from Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
there you go. That's a better photo.
I think this is one of the coolest pieces of the year.
Yeah.
Just because it's so like creative in what they've done with it.
Yeah.
Like having like the 3D effects to sort of emulate him enlarging, and having both Cassie and Wasp over his shoulder as well, I think is a great touch. I think it's one of those things where if I was gonna buy something, it's like you want it to look badass and cool, and I think this is it. and like just chuck like a colored light behind that, and that would light up beautifully. But yeah, so this is at the moment up for pre-order on Pop Culture, which is within Australia.
Yep.
They get their things a year after everyone else, but that's okay. But yeah, so the pre-order price at the moment is $809. After the pre-order special, it goes to $899, which is a bit of a hike.
Yes and no, because that's the size of a premium format.
No, yeah, of course. Like I mean purely like normally.
Yeah,
I mean it might be because I'm used to like the Hot Toys ones, but normally it's like a $50 difference max.
Yep.
Being like a big jump.
Sorry, between the pre-order prices. I mean, the price overall is a good price.
No, yeah, like the price overall is pretty freaking decent.
Yeah.
Because it says 1/10, but this is
it's a quarter scale in terms of the size of Ant-Man.
Like it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's coming out March of next year. So, if you're a fan of Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Here's the thing, because here's the thing. Currently, they haven't announced a stature, and if they're never going to do it, then this is the way to get the Ant Fam on my shelf in one go. Because if they're just not going to do Cassie, then this is such a good and despite the film, this is gorgeous. And
I think that's the best thing about it for me is that it like there's nothing on here that ties it to the film other than like the actual suits they're wearing. Yeah, it's like this is an overall. If you're a fan of Ant-Man, this is a piece you can get to show your appreciation for everything Ant-Man in a way.
Yeah, like when I was going through the photos, I was like, God, don't put MODOK somewhere. Like he's just down here or something. Like, I mean, it would be cool and would be good for the price. But it's nice that it is just an Ant-Man piece, which is sick.
Sure.
Totally milk, please. Ant-Man that's down the front is the usual scale for these figures or these statues.
Yes.
So he'd be about this. But then, it's a 1/4 scale statue is what you're getting.
Crazy.
And for that price, like $900 is a bit, but if you get it at the sale price, $810, that's pretty good.
I love that Milk is like just quietly freaking out a little bit about it.
Oh dear.
It's very, very cool though. Something else that is not much more expensive, but also I don't think is going to be in a lot of people's baskets. No. This is titled The Leader.
Yes.
It's a 1/6 scale figure. Yep. Obviously, it is the Apocalypse from X-Men.
It's you.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So this is obviously a third-party figure. Look, there isn't really much to say about it. It's that guy from Apocalypse.
It's Apocalypse.
The coolest thing for me about it is the base, because I think the base is pretty interesting. If we get to it eventually, like cool, because it doesn't really come with anything. It doesn't really do much. It's like it's just there. So to have a pretty interesting base is pretty cool. I think it's a little bit overkill, but
it's a lot. I don't particularly.
It's a lot.
Maybe it happens in the movie. I just don't particularly remember seeing skulls. I
don't remember at all. I do not remember at all. But I do recall like the likeness in the movie, and I think they've nailed it pretty well.
Yeah.
My thing with this, like, not so much with this figure, but with the character in the movies, like, I think he's meant to be like a massive dude. But because like Oscar Isaac is small.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird thing for me where I feel like this figure should be bigger than what it is.
Yeah, somewhere between a normal scale and like a Thanos or something. Yeah.
Because we have like some outlines here of like other figures for scale, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know if like they're meant to be like in the background compared to this guy.
They're definitely a little bit behind him, but still,
if they're in line with him,
yeah, he's still not big enough. Let me try and remember this fucking movie. So they're teasing, and they do look like outlines of like the movie promos. So they've not got the figures ready, but
because doesn't he get the three horsemen of the apocalypse or something?
The four. There's literally 4 figures there.
Is there 4?
Yeah, there's 4 people there. It's the 4 horsemen of the.
No, but I meant is it the 4 horsemen or the 3 horsemen?
Yeah. No, there's 4. That is the thing.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna Storm, Magneto, Psylocke is on the end, and then do they just call him Angel? I guess that's what he is.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm sure Josh is telling us in the chat. Archangel. There you go. I remember this movie. Yeah, it's cool. It looks cool on the
bad.
base like that.
Yeah. So he's coming in on the pre-order price of $270.
Yep.
After that, he's going up to $280. Why fucking bother with them?
Yeah. No.
$10. Wow.
$10.
Yeah. I do like though that he does come with another head sculpt with like the pure white eyes. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and it's expected for Q4 of this year.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
So yeah, if you love that movie, go nuts.
The renowned branches as accessories. It is very weird.
Oh my God.
It's so random. That is all the football news that we have for you.
Oh shit, that was great.
We've obviously got some more bits and pieces coming, but we're going to take a quick break. But that doesn't mean that you're going to get a break from us because
No,
not. We got something that we prepared a little bit earlier. So we'll see you in like 4.
It's show and tell time. What do you got?
I've got something really cool, mainly for the gamers out there. I think they'll really appreciate this. But we are going to be looking at the God of War Jotnar edition. What else can I say except just show you what is
show
inside?
us the box.
Yeah, there we go.
Doing so much for you.
So much. There we go. For those of you that have played the game, this is obviously what the giant murals look like. That comes off.
There's levels.
The game isn't in it because that's just at home. You get these carved out little figurines. I just realized who it is. Wait, this is a spoiler for the game.
Oh no.
I mean, should I say it?
No.
In here you get some dice, which are pretty cool. The cool thing about the Jotnar edition is that it's a different color scheme than the regular edition. They're like a brown wood with like red coloring.
Yeah.
So here they're silver and nice and blue. And they come in a nice little bag, which has like some dirt on it. Like it's like weathered.
Weathering. Wow.
So this piece comes out. These 3 items here is exclusive to this edition. This is a cloth map of like all the realms. I'll let you have a feel of that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I need to see if it would warm me in the Jotnar winters.
Yeah, there you go. And then you get these really cool pins, which are really nice. For those of you that have played the game, Kratos obviously gets a new weapon. He gets the Dropnir spear.
Yeah.
So this is his ring.
That's sick.
Where, so in the game, you know that he's wearing that, and then he can summon the spear.
Yeah.
I love that it's got like the red
engraving inside it. Which
is sick. Not gonna lie, I opened this when I first got it and I was like, where's this ring from?
That is funny. There is a lot of gaming editions that come with something that's in the game, and you're like,
absolutely.
Thank you.
The main part of this, which I think a lot of people were keen for, is what's inside here.
Yeah, okay.
So we open up these doors, and you're greeted to like the giant mural, which is quite nice.
Look at that.
You pull that out. And Thor's hammer is in there, which is
sick.
Great. So that is Thor's hammer.
Wow.
From God of War Ragnarok.
It's got a great weight to it. It's not too heavy. A little bit simple.
There's not too much going on with like the head of the hammer. Yeah. But what I really like about the handle is that like there's like a leather strap that's going around it. So they've made the effort to actually put like a separate piece.
Absolutely.
And it's not just like a single sculpt.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really cool. I really like it. So my 2 younger brothers, they bought the regular edition. Yeah. So there's like 3 hammers now in the family, which is just great. We all should just get like a family photo with Santa for Christmas with our hammers.
Absolutely.
Oh, we should do that. Yeah, we should do that.
You should give him the Kratos axe.
Yeah, because one of my brothers has the axe. So it's like, just because of course.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I wonder if they would let you give Santa an axe.
Please, I mean, surely. I am trying to remember because
there's more?
With this edition, you do get, obviously, that was shown as we open up the doors. But inside of it, William, is a nice little vinyl.
That's sick.
When I got this edition, I knew that it came with this vinyl.
Like,
but I was like, where is it? And it took me, not going to lie, about 20 minutes.
Wow.
Just to find that it was in there.
It has an art style kind of like a Mondo release as well.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
so
awesome.
it is quite nice. You got the back. It's only got
clean.
2 tracks from the game, but they are really nice tracks. The actual vinyl itself is a lovely sort of like emerald green.
Absolutely.
Look at that.
Yeah, I would go for that if I was opening a bag of lollies straight to that color.
Straight because it's got to taste the nicest. Hopefully lime.
Yeah, hopefully
you would
lime.
hope so.
Yeah,
or like a green apple. Yeah, nice.
Feels like lime.
So that is God of War, the Jotnar edition. If you have one of these, good job, because you were probably the fastest on the day that it went up for pre-order, because this just sold out instantly.
Yeah. And if you have one of these, thanks for watching our video to be able to find where the vinyl is.
Yeah.
I hope that really helps.
I hope you use this as a guide to be like, where is the vinyl?
Yeah. Yeah. pretty good. It's a pretty good.
Dazzle. Hang on.
Yeah.
What do you mean? My boyfriend has his box of this in the garage. Still hasn't opened it.
What?
What?
What's he up to?
Like, did he just buy it and be like, oh, one day I'll get to it?
I'll do it later. I know, right? Yeah, what's going on there?
Just show him this clip of us just being very confused, and hopefully it encourages him. Or show him that unboxing.
Yeah.
And hopefully that encourages him to open it up, because maybe he doesn't know where a vinyl is sitting either.
Have they not played the game then? Like...
Yeah.
Also,
Like, has the game been played?
Yeah. Did they get the game out? I didn't show this. I only saw it when I took it off. But it has oh, hang on.
Oh.
Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's up there. There's a little
That's cool.
stitched
That
in.
I like. Yeah, that's
A bit of Back
nice.
to the Future. That was a little unboxing. If you want to see, there is a full episode, a full pilot of what's going on over there. If you want to see that, head to the Discord. You have to get into the Patreon, patreon.com/each-their-own. That's not what that address is, but someone will put it in the thing. And you'll be able to get a watch and tell us if it's good. We want to know.
Yeah.
We want to know.
Tell us if you like it.
What tier? Any tier. I was going to lock it to a tier, but I just put it in the Discord because I want to hear all your opinions on the thing. So
We have an update. He brought a physical edition of the game because the Yotno edition didn't come out on release day.
This man's smart. Because that's what I'm going to do with my Jedi game. I'm just going to fucking buy it.
You?
Yeah, well, it's not going to arrive, and I want to play it. I'm annoyed
sweet.
though because I thought I bought it on PS4 because then I could buy the PC one and not be doubling up because I want to play it on PC. But I bought PC.
So are you? Oh, wait. So the edition you're getting is PC?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was hoping it was PS4 because I want to play it on PC. I logically thought this through, but I didn't. I'm a fool.
Wait, can you play PS4 ones on PC?
No, but I was like, I don't need the PS4 one. And that means that I can buy PC early and not be doubling up the edition. But anyway, I'm a dickhead.
Then for a second, I was hoping that the one you're getting was like PS5 edition, and then you were going to buy PC edition. Now I've been like, well, then I'll just use the PS5 edition to play it.
Yeah.
And then that's fine.
I wasn't smart.
I'll get one of the siblings to buy it. Yeah.
It'll be in there. The code will be. I mean, maybe we'll see how that goes. But speaking of you, Sam, we're heading to your world. Let's go into the world.
We are now heading into the world of DC.
Yeah.
Coming up, look.
We're starting strong.
Starting very strong. This is coming to us from a company called Toys Battalion.
Yeah.
And it's obviously Shazam.
Is it?
Zachary Levi. Is it? I don't fucking know. This thing, like...
It's got a lot of potential, man.
I was going to say it had a lot of potential.
Yeah. It's like...
Because... Like, the head sculpt isn't too bad.
No.
But that body is just unforgivable. Like, I don't... Fuck. Like, the fact that the arm, like, braces, the width of them is thicker than, like, his shoulders and biceps.
Yeah.
It's just mental to me.
And it's strange because there's good third-party Superman bodies. Like, if you just chucked him on that, that's all it needed to be.
Because in that movie, he's, like, as thick as, like, a Superman body.
Yep.
And, like, they've gone with a weird, like, latex suit here as well. Like, it's a weird option.
It's
I feel like with this version of Shazam, anyway, you could have easily gone with, like, a cloth suit.
Yeah.
Because in the movie, his suit isn't, like, a rubberized thing. It's, like, a cloth with, like, a little bit of texture.
Yep. The sequel's more this.
Yeah. Like the sequel's got way more into it, but I don't know what's happened here.
It's such a shame because like this shot, if the body was bigger, I was like, I'd consider that. Like, to get a Shazam on the shelf, I personally wouldn't consider it, but if you were looking for a Shazam, it wouldn't be a horrible option. But
it's also a thing though where the tailoring on the cape is fucking awful.
Yeah. It's fucking wild.
Like it's terrible.
Yeah.
Like just like around like the collar area.
Yeah.
Dreadful. Don't know what they were doing. But good effort.
Yeah.
Neck looks like a thumb.
Yeah, fair. It is.
Yeah, good.
It's just not. a conducive figure. Every element
No.
is just, it's like a different company made each part of it, and it's
Yeah.
very strange. But it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, the sculpt is almost there. That one's weird. I don't know what they were hoping for there. But it's like 80% there as a head sculpt.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
not horrible. That
Well,
one
that's
is.
a jump scare.
Yeah, it is. That's Moff Gideon in the last ep. No, but like that sculpt is pretty good. Like that captures
Like,
him
that isn't
pretty
bad.
well.
Yeah, purely
But
because his face is being hidden by gum.
they really should have done one like that for Harley Quinn. That would have been a great head sculpt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate it. I don't think it's in anyone's
Good
basket.
effort.
Yeah.
A for effort.
Hopefully it spurs on your Mars toys
yeah.
and stuff to do their own
Yeah.
one. Maybe.
I mean, come on, Hot Toys. What are you doing? Just make the new ones.
Just fucking do it. Just Nick.
Stop fucking about.
Yeah. I need my 2 Shazams.
We like that movie.
We did.
Come on.
Just us. The Just Us League. This next thing I'm intrigued by as well, Sam.
This next thing I'm still intrigued by. This is coming to us from McFarlane Toys, and it is
Oh.
the Riddler puzzle box.
Sick.
This thing, I was blown away by when I first
Yeah.
saw it for multiple reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a puzzle box where each side of the box is a different puzzle and a different riddle. And then you're aiming to get to a 1-to-1 scale batarang inside that is actually metal,
That's sick.
which is insane.
Yeah.
The second thing that I was like, this is really cool, is that it's not like a crappy like cardboard made thing with
Totally.
like plastic components. It's like entirely a sculpted plastic piece.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. I love that it takes elements from like the Arkham games. I also love that the Wayne Industries logo on the card there is the one from Batman v Superman.
Yeah, right. Cool.
So it's kind of like got elements
of
from like
everything.
different eras of Batman.
Sick.
Because with the Batarang as well, I don't think it's not really like an Arkham Batarang like entirely. It's got the shape there a little bit, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like they just kind of like thrown all different elements of the Batman world into one and been like,
Totally.
here's this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool, man.
So I don't think this is even something like 1-to-1 that you see in the Arkham games, but
No.
I love that it's got all these different elements to it. You get all these little extra additions of like there's like a newspaper clipping and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's really really cool. So at the moment it is $100 USD. I haven't been able to find anywhere within Australia that has it up for pre-order yet.
right.
But I'm sure Pop Culture and things might get it eventually.
Yeah.
And it is coming out in June of this year, so not too long
Cool.
for that either.
I agree with chat. I think Dolphin Pan said it, that we should buy it and make it a video that we solve it in the video.
Yeah, right. Done.
Done. That means
Yep.
it's a. There we go.
Yep, it's a double basket.
Yeah, that's a double basket there.
Cool.
Right? Yeah. I need another
Sweet.
button for that.
Yeah, you do.
Sick. Well, hopefully it goes up for pre-order somewhere, and we jump on that very soon. Something that, like, I know is good. Like, I know it is a good thing.
No, William, please tell us how you really feel. It's
But
okay.
when I saw this, I was like, who
Yeah.
is taking this? Who needs this fucking thing? This is based on The Dark Knight Rises as well. It's not even the good movie. It's a like re-release / reworking of the Batman Armory. They've done it for Dark Knight beforehand, and there's
Yes.
I've got some comparison ones down the end. But
Dazzle's excited, I think.
Bedazzle's excited. I'm sure. Look, if you're a fan of this like franchise and stuff,
100%.
it is also like it's another one. It's like the Darth Vaders that have been coming out. If you don't have a Batman from that, this is like perfect. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I like in a way because I don't think there's a head sculpt with like his face inside the cowl.
that's coming. It's
coming.
not
Okay,
revealed,
cool.
but it will come.
Okay, cool. All right. Well then, yeah. So this is the Armory.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
From the Christian Bale era of Batman.
Yeah.
So the cool thing with this is that you do get the entire armory, and then you also get a statuette, I guess they're calling it, of Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne. So you can't pose him. Okay, do you know the? So here's the thing, right? How the fuck did they get that shirt on him?
I know. How did it? Yeah, totally. Does it got Velcro
Oh
at the
no,
back? Or?
probably the arms were glued on afterwards.
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Sorted. But yeah, so obviously like you can't pose him, but I do love. Yeah, okay, like obviously it's a bit rough, but I think just having it there as a little bonus piece is fine.
Yep.
What I do really like about it though is that in the movie, and I think you'll be able to see it a little bit here. So in the movie, his left leg, he has to get that brace on it because it's injured. And because it's injured, he hasn't been able to use it a lot. So I love that the muscular sort of like sculpting on that leg is much less than what's on his right, which is accurate to what that sort of injury would look like.
Totally.
So I like they've gone to that extent. The armory for this is different from a previous release.
Yes, yeah.
There is one very similar to this. You get all the same sort of bits, but obviously it's a different suit. There's different accessories, all that sort of stuff. But that one alone has been a very, very fought after. I mean, I guess people fought over it, whatever. But yeah, people have been trying to grab that piece for a long time if they can. So I think it's cool that they've done an updated version of an armory for people, and especially with like the sort of like tech they have with that company now as well. It's going to be bounds better than what's come previous. Yeah, William, do you have something to say?
It's just so fucking weird. It is cool. I think this is the cool thing that like once you throw the weird gummy body man away, you can put the head on the suit and stuff. It's a strange thing. It almost feels like it should come with two Christian Bale heads, like because once the Christian Bale head is off that figure, that statuette, it's like. What the
it's
fuck
like
do I do with this?
Absolutely.
But it's cool that you have options. You can have them like this. You can. He's also got rolling eyes in that creepy fucking head sculpt.
Interesting.
So it's weird that you say such a weird expression choice. But when I was describing the Batman films, we were talking about it in the office, and I think Pete or Gus were like, "No, it's Pete," because it was like he begun the duck lips. Like, he was the beginning of that phase. And then I pulled up this photo, and it's like, oh, yeah, that's all he does in those movies is just go like that all the time. So it's like, it's an accurate head. It's just a weird pose.
I think it's weird in the sense that, like, he looks like he's mid-conversation. Like, he looks like he's talking. Yeah. They've just taken a photo while he's talking. And also, he just looks very sweaty.
He does look very damp. I mean, he's in a very wet cave.
No, for sure. Yeah.
The cool thing that I think there's a photo a little bit later, but they actually this is you can see some comparisons between the Last Riser's suit. They've done little details to make it a little bit better, which is
that's interesting actually.
New engineering and stuff, which is always good. So that's the original one that came with Dark Knight, and it came with two actual figures. Like I guess I didn't look into the pricing, but also with time, I'm sure this is the same price, and just inflation wise, the new one is gotten there. But you can see that's everything that one came with compared to this one. It is a little bit more bare bones than the kind of way that one was structured. But it's a completely different armory, so it's gonna look different.
But yeah, speaking of price,
there you go. Real dew texture is the thing I love. They make it look wet. Like, that's not a thing for the photos. It's actually built into the product.
Cool.
Which is very cool.
I kind of like that. That's not bad.
It's very specific.
And are we like, it has got the LEDs in it, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. So I mean, it's not too bad. You do get a decent amount. I love that there's a little like a normal base there for. I mean, I guess the like that. That one. Man. That man. But yeah. So price wise, we're coming in at $860. It's not bad. It's really not bad in price. It's estimated for Q3, Q4, 2024. More like 2034.
Yes.
But yeah, look, for the people that are fans of this Batman, this franchise, I think this is a great piece for them to pick up.
Totally.
I just wish there were some things about it that weren't so limiting in terms of like how you can have it on display.
Yeah.
But other than that, good stuff.
It's good. This is not life size. This is 1/6 scale. That does all. It would be crazy if you could just have a life size Christian Bale in your house.
Oh mate, I'd fucking buy this for $860.
Yeah, a life size one.
Hell yeah.
Can't use his fingers though. A man
No.
that definitely used his fingers in the 10 seconds he was on screen is Mr. Darkside.
Mr. Darkside,
the famous
yes.
song by the Killers. And we have a new bust from Queen Studios, life size, in fact. Where's this for you, Sam?
I really like this. Fucking obviously.
Of course.
No, but they first released a very, very rough sculpt of this at a Queen Studios like showcase. I think it was last year, like early last year.
Yeah.
Maybe early, look, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometime in the past. But like all we saw really was a like rough, like carved out version of like the Polystone.
Yeah.
The only thing that was completed about it was that miniature version of Darkseid you get on the back of him.
That's why it was so
so all of
familiar.
this, yeah. So all of this is pretty much new for the first time being seen.
Yep.
Which is really cool. I love that there is apparent like light up features with it, like the eyes light up a little bit, and then also as we go down, as we go down the actual piece, the sort of like totem that's keeping him up has some kind of like light up effects around there as well, which is really cool. And I definitely think for that, like that miniature version of him, seeing all that behind looks really, really sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, for like the life size bust anyway, I think the armor looks amazing. Like the sculpt of the armor and like the paint job and the texture looks really, really good. Same with like all like the skin tones and like the skin texture, I guess itself is really, really cool. We don't have any information at the moment on like prices or when it's coming out. This is pretty much all we've gotten. I tried to find some info today, but this is pretty much it. I'm gonna say, because the last Queen Studios thing we looked at was the Man of Steel bust. I think that was like 6K, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. So look, if this is below 12K, I'll be surprised.
Yeah. He is huge.
This is a big boy.
Yeah.
Like it's a very, very big boy.
Totally. Yeah, we'll report back, because I think the pre-orders go up on Friday or tomorrow.
Okay.
So we'll hopefully know some more information soon.
Cool.
But,
I'll be sure to screenshot my invoice and send it to you all.
Yeah. Make sure your address is on there.
Yeah, sweet.
One last little... No, we're out of DC.
That's out of DC. Yeah,
we're out of DC.
All done. Yep.
And we just have two last final things. Now, this is probably one of the ugliest things in recent film. He's a very ugly looking dude, right? Like he's not.
He's rough around the edges.
He's a bit rough around the edges. I would say genuinely one of, and look, she played Marilyn Monroe for a reason. One of the most attractive actresses.
I know what you're gonna show.
With in cinema in recent years is of course Ana de Armas. Now, remembering that's what Ana de Armas looks like, right? Like you know, if you, it's obvious, very attractive, very talented actress. This is an image from No Time to Die, which is the James Bond film. This is also an image from No Time to Die, the famous James Bond film.
Oh fuck!
The Cuban Agent, everybody, coming to us from TG Toys.
Milk. I know.
Yeah, I think they were on the receiving end of James Bond's gun at in the opening titles. I think they were shot before making this figure.
They're who he shoots down the tunnel every time.
Yeah, every time. They've been repeatedly shot. This is just... And I'm so disappointed, because genuinely, when we were filming the thing that you saw in the stream, I was like, oh, she's going to be in the ballerina, so they might do a hot twist because they've done John Wick ones, and then she can be with my Bond. And then this appeared, and from a distance, I was like, oh, in like a little Sugo image. I was like, okay, because like... Blurred eyes, very small. They've tried. Like, they've definitely tried. But the thing that I really love about this is not the figure, but they have, like, consistently taken poses and, like tried really hard to do them. And it's just exemplified how bad it is. Yeah. 'Cause it's, like, the thing I will say, it's on a very good body. Like, it's on a decent... The tailoring of the dress, the body is very good. The hands are possibly a little bit big around here. They're a bit meaty.
Jade in the chat.
I think my niece has... totally. Like, I would almost say, like between these two photos, it's like, what were you hoping for? Like, genuinely, I think if you got a good head sculpt, this is like this figure's like 90% there, but it's just the head, which is just wild.
I think something that affects it as well is just the overall like skin tone. Like it looks like a doll.
Yes, yeah.
Like if they gave it like some color in different areas,
some blemishes and some, yeah. It's
maybe like a mole here and there. I don't know. Like it might look a bit better, but yeah, I think because she doesn't. To me anyway, I don't think she has a very. Like if you basically lined her up in a crowd of like 10 other people that looked like her.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a thing of you wouldn't. I mean, for me anyway, I wouldn't be able to pull her out instantly. I think it'd be a thing of like...
You haven't seen enough. You haven't seen enough on it. She is like top tier for the world, but I
know that, but I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like she just looks like a lot of other people.
There's not distinct expressions to pull from for sure.
Yeah. So I think they've kind of like gotten halfway with this sculpt, and they were like, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Milk Place, I'm right there with you. Yeah, totally. It's man, because I genuinely like looking at between these two shots and like even this pose that they've got the body in and stuff. I really do think that if they just got a good head on it and like totally gave the skin tone a little bit of differentiation, like it's a pretty good figure. But it's just that head is just rough.
Because even the head looks rubberized.
Totally. It all looks very flimsy. But it's $229 if you want it, and it'll be coming out Q4 this year. One that like I thought was good until I was saving the photos today, and now I'm like, okay. I don't know about that head sculpt. Toys finally have revealed in full their soldier lad from the boys.
Yep.
And like the suit is really good. Like the colors are good.
Yeah.
Once I get close, I'm like, there's something not there.
It's in the eyes.
Yes, 100%.
Because I've noticed this with another company's figure of him.
Yeah.
It's like there's just something around the eye area.
Yeah.
Where they just can't nail it.
Totally.
I don't know what's going on.
I think they're small.
I think
they're small, small and high. I don't
remember him having like that dark of eyes either.
No, not particularly. It's it's unfortunate because if you drop it around here, it's like you know what's going on.
Yeah,
but I think and from a distance again, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just it's like that. It's like don't look at the face too much, and that's a pretty decent soldier boy. But would you say there's something supernatural about not being able to get the face right?
Damn it, Milk.
Very good, Milk. Very, very good. But very cool. Will look great alongside your Homelander that you definitely have.
Yeah, look, this is 100% coming out before Homelander does. I'm just like, I even left that as a comment on their post. Another thing that was funny when this was first put onto like, because they've got like a
Facebook page.
A group on Facebook. Yeah. So they put this into their group the other night, and they were like, it's going to be up for pre-order soon at places, blah, 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 keep an eye out. Everyone was like, where is the helmeted sculpt?
Yeah.
We want a helmet on him. Within, I'm going to say not even 4 hours.
Yeah.
They put up a new post and they were like, we're adding a helmeted sculpt.
Of course. Good.
And I was like, great.
Good.
Cool. It's good when like companies are that small that they can just see like 5 or 10 people being like, we want a helmeted sculpt.
Yeah. All right.
And they're like, okay.
Because it was weird going through these, and it's like he's holding his helmet, but it's like, where's the noggin?
Yeah.
But
because like, I mean, I wouldn't be fussed either way because he's only ever seen with the helmet on like once, maybe one scene in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
so
like
it's not like
don't give him the helmet. Like don't set that up.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
Sure.
But overall, not a bad figure.
Yeah, and he's coming in at a nice third party price of $268.89.
Yep.
Due at the end of the year as well, but probably won't quite make it. Or maybe it will. Maybe it will, Sam.
If they fucking release like him and Homer at the same time, I'm gonna lose my shit.
After all this time. It's also time, speaking of it, sure, for the custom section of our little stream. The first thing I've got comes to us from someone on Facebook. James Richard found a really cool way to display his lightsabers. Sam, you're gonna fucking, even if you haven't seen this, you're gonna froth.
Oh, get fucked.
So good. So
Oh,
good.
that's unreal.
So it's obviously burning through a bit of metal.
Oh no.
It's such a clever way to do it. I love it.
Yeah, but it's
It's so doable.
I don't know now. Wait, so is that 3D printed?
I assume so. I can see there's some print lines around the edges.
Fuck.
Because yeah, you just need a nice like translucent orange and not even a grey. You could paint that.
Yeah.
He's done one for both the Anakin and the Vader as well.
Ah, shit.
Which are very, very cool.
This is like because whenever I was younger and I had like my 11 Sonic,
Yep.
you could buy bases where it was the like little piece in the TARDIS where it came out when like it first gets made.
Yep.
And I was like, well, if you're gonna have it on display, that's the way you fucking do it because you know,
Totally.
why not?
Yeah,
This is the exact same thing.
That was cool. I remember those.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a hole in the desk milk. I from what I can see, I think this is a transparent bit of tubing that has a light underneath it, and they've just slot the saber over the top.
What I think he's done is like the piece of the actual like saber blade is printed along with the base, and then it's designed to fit within the sabers, and then you just turn the fucking saber on, and you're good.
Yep. Yeah, they're cool. They're very cool.
Oh wait, no, that wouldn't work.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying, because this is a Black Series one, so he's taken the blade out, and I think that it's and sorry for the Discord noises, I'll mute it for next stream. That this is all 3D printed, and he's got like a nice just tube, and in here is like a little LED thing that's shining up rather than down.
Okay.
But again, I'm so sorry. These fucking people are talking on my Discord. But
I can't even hear it.
Well, you can't. They can. I'm sorry, everybody.
Who's talking?
I've got other friends, and they're talking. They're talking at me. They love me. They love me so much.
Bring him in the thing, and I'll be like, "Shut up!
Shut up! Stop distracting our streamers." You heard the ping. I'm so sorry, everyone. But something that we don't have to be sorry for, because you can't buy this, but this custom, Sam, that you've put in the doc is very, very cool.
This custom is by a sculptor on Instagram, and I think it's very cool. It's Mr. Tom Cruise as a 1/6 scale head.
Jesus, fucking.
There we go. Yep.
Yeah.
And like, holy shit!
Wow.
Like, I don't care what your like opinion is on the actual person.
Yeah.
But the sculpt of this is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, look at that.
That's sick.
That's the man.
That's the man.
That's Maverick.
That's fucking cool, man.
It's so good. It's
cool.
so good.
That shot is great. Holy
it's
shit.
Amazing. Yeah. It's
sick.
It's Tom Cruise in a 1/6 format.
Totally.
Unreal.
Check out Wii Studio.
Wii
YH.
Studio.
There's some other sculpts.
Wii Studio,
Yeah. They're very cool.
Brad Pitt there?
Leo is great.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Oh man.
Good stuff, mate.
I hope that he gets snatched up by a Queen Studios.
Oh, he absolutely should. Like by like in art or something.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's a young Pacino. He's very good too. That's
cool.
That's fucking sick. Good Craig. Wow.
Oh, look at the Bryan Cranston.
Wow. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Oh man. Thank you, Dolphin. Sick. God, what a man. Fucking stop talking, everyone in my Discord. All right, let's get out of here so we stop annoying people in the chat. That has been That Figures.
That figures.
That's all the news that you need to know about us. Not about us, about figures. You don't need to know anything about
figures,
us.
you know, figures and toys and stuff.
Figures and toys. But if you want to know something about Sam, what should they know?
Oh, I nearly punched a kid in the school holidays. I'll tell you what. No, I'm kidding. No, what?
It was over Prime.
Yeah, my prime, man. No, you can follow me on Instagram at Sam's Studio AU.
There it is.
I just posted a new Flash one
that
today. Tried my best.
It's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, thanks. So, yeah, if you want to have a look, go for it.
Sam doesn't miss. Sam really hit that kid. It's true. Square in the face. It was me. I upset him. I'm the kid.
It was Will. Yeah, it was Will. He asked me to go out to look for Hot Wheels. Yeah.
And I got too much. If you want too much, head to etto.card.co, double R in the card, and you'll find us on all the things, the Twitches, the TikToks. If you can find us on the Twitter, we're all over the place. That is the biggest truth of Edo. We are all over the place.
Very much all over the place, yeah.
So stay tuned to the things. I think Josh and I will be back with a stream next Monday, filling in that spot. I don't know what it'll be. Maybe I'll stream Star Wars on Friday. No, I'm not. I'm busy. That's a shame. But I'm definitely going to play it.
But it's Guardians Week next week.
It is Guardians Week. We'll have a pod on Friday for sure. Surely we'll have to work that one out. God, it's Guardians Week already. That's so exciting.
I know, right?
Oh.
When you messaged me and you were like, are you still down to see it? I was like, what are you fucking talking about? It's like 2 months away.
Oh my God. Yeah, this time next week, we'll be an hour deep into the fucking movie. That's so... Oh, I just got chills.
William.
I watched a clip today from the movie, and it's the only one I've let myself watch, and I genuinely sat here crying. Like...
Wait, is it... Oh,
they released a clip this morning.
Oh, that one. Okay. Wait, so you haven't seen any other one before that?
No, not the other few little ones they put out.
Oh, good.
Good. Yeah, I know, because I started watching it because I thought it was just going to be a trailer, and then I got engrossed, and I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, when it finished, I had tears in my eyes, and I didn't do anything for a minute. Like, I'm so fucking scared, man. I'm so scared.
And yeah, Dolphin, you're so right. Like, this is the last film in the MCU that Will needs to watch, and he's never going to watch it again.
Then I'm free.
So, yeah, free man.
If you want to be a free man, don't commit murders, I guess.
Yeah, and don't hit kids.
You're still free. Until the next time, I have been Will.
I've been Sam.
Good night, everybody. Go enjoy a lovely tea or something.
And if you've got a Yacht Night edition sitting in the garage, fucking open it.